Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Starting off with sports, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus of up to $100 when you sign up. Breaking today, Raiders rookie cornerback Nate Hobbs is under fire once again after police issue a citation for reckless driving. Review-Journal's Cassie Soto has the details.
Just over 2 weeks after being arrested on allegations of driving while impaired, Raiders rookie cornerback Nate Hobbs received a misdemeanor citation for reckless driving. A Nevada Highway Patrol spokesperson said the citation was issued but did not give any further information. Hobbs's lawyers said, quote, "We will address it in the court system."
It's hard for teams to keep track of guys all the time. That's part of the problem with the offseason. But you just have to be better. You have to do better, and you're part of this community, and you have to act like that, and you have to act like you care. So for Nate Hobbs, in 2 weeks to run afoul twice, he's got to clean that up in a hurry.
For more updates on this developing story, go to lvrj.com.
In other top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. We have new drone footage of the US 95 bridge demolition that inadvertently left one person injured. From this angle, you can see the extent of the rubble created from the planned collapse that went slightly haywire yesterday. Crews were demolishing the southbound section of the Eastern Avenue overpass as part of a $40 million rehabilitation project when one of the girders failed. The unnamed worker who suffered minor injuries is expected to make a full recovery. 2 entertainment figures have passed away. First, Louis Anderson, the comic legend who made his home in Las Vegas for many years. Review-Journal's John Katsiamidis has more on his legacy.
Louis Anderson won an Emmy for portraying a character that reminded him a lot of his own mother. The character was Christine Baskets on the series Baskets, and Anderson had based the entire portrayal on his mom, Aura. It's fitting that Anderson's final performances on stage in Las Vegas were Mother's Day weekend this year. He passed away Friday after a battle with cancer, and Louis, I can tell you, was indeed larger than life.
And rock superstar Meat Loaf has also died. He was 74 years old. The singer, whose birth name was Marvin Lee Day, was best known for hits like Paradise by the Dashboard Light and I'd Do Anything for Love. Meat Loaf was no stranger to Vegas as he headlined in 2013 and 14 at Planet Hollywood as part of the Rock Tells and Cocktails series. In other news, Major League Soccer is one step closer to coming to Vegas. Billionaires Wes Edens and Nassef Sawiris have reportedly entered negotiations with MLS on bringing an expansion team. In other words, not an existing soccer team, but a new one to Vegas. Our city would be home to the 30th MLS franchise, winning out over competing bids from Phoenix and San Diego. But no timeline has been revealed on this team. In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. If you thought one night wasn't enough for the When We Were Young festival, you weren't alone. The festival celebrating the music of the 2000s added a second date, October 23rd. My Chemical Romance is set to headline along with Paramore, Avril Lavigne, and Jimmy Eat World. Tickets for both dates have already sold out. And for those looking for tunes as smooth as silk, look no further than R&B duo Silk Sonic. Coming to Vegas, the duo with Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak will take over Dolby Live at Park MGM beginning February 25th and 26th. Happy Friday in weather. Get your jackets out if you're heading out. The winds are here to stay for the night, with temps in the 50s getting down to the 40s. The gusts should blow around 15 miles per hour. On Saturday, another breezy day, around 10 to 20 mile per hour winds. Temps peaking at 64 degrees, dipping to 42 degrees. The winds should taper off to the single digits by Sunday, and you can expect sunshine all week until next Friday. In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Although the nation's jobless claims are up, Here in Nevada, a sign of progress and economic recovery. State officials say Nevada's unemployment rate fell to 6.4% in December, while 6,100 jobs were added, including 1,000 in leisure and hospitality in the Las Vegas Valley. Plus, a Las Vegas e-commerce company is poised for growth. The Drop.com, which sells streetwear and skateboarding gear, hired former Nike exec Scott Keating for the new role of Chief Merchandising Officer. This comes 2 months after raising $4.6 million in capital. The Drop CEO says he's hoping to establish a physical headquarters here in Vegas soon.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoky and Cigar Shop. The betting lines are holding steady for the NFL's divisional playoffs this weekend. On Saturday, the Titans are 3.5-point home favorites at Circa Sports over the Bengals, and the Packers are 5.5-point home favorites over the 49ers. On Sunday, the Buccaneers are 3-point home favorites over the Rams, and the Chiefs are 1.5-point home favorites over the Bills.
In health, the number of COVID cases in Clark County dips again, but hospitalizations are at a new high. Meanwhile, Southern Nevada's public agencies are still feeling the effects of the Omicron variant. Review Journal's Renee Summerhour has the details. Renee?
Jen, the fire department recently recorded more workers out sick than at any other point in the pandemic. Earlier this month, the Metropolitan Police Department saw more employees test positive for COVID-19 than at any other single week since the public health crisis began. Staffing struggles, the worst of the pandemic, have brought North Las Vegas one emergency short of needing to reduce service levels, and Las Vegas, facing unusually high call-out rates, was forced to close a community center for a day.
The spread of COVID in this wave has not really affected service levels. There have been a couple hiccups here and there, but overall, Southern Nevada is not really seeing a decrease in service levels from its local government agencies.
To cope with the staffing woes, the city is relying on overtime. But even amid this 2-year public health emergency, officials say that they have thus far been able to avoid any serious disruptions in operations. Jen?
In lifestyle news, he's off to the Super Bowl. Meet the principal of Woolley Elementary School in Las Vegas, Joseph Uwe. Raiders defensive Yannick Ngakoue was reportedly inspired by how Uwe has stepped in as substitute teacher and did janitorial work during the staffing shortage, gifting him 2 tickets to this year's Super Bowl game. Congrats! Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here on Monday for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.